Okay, let's talk now about list building with Facebook. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Facebook and you probably have one or maybe two accounts on it. Now, Facebook is a great way for you to build a list and get in contact with your people. The idea is eventually what happens is you have your Facebook people connecting with your Twitter, which is connected to your website, which is connected to email, and it's all integrated together so that you can really get people to see your message. Because basically with Facebook, you've got to remember a lot of people have Facebook on their phone, which means you post a message to their Facebook wall, or you post a message and it appears on their wall because they like your page, for example. It goes straight through and it appears on their phone and they can see it there. So it's a great way to really interact with them as well. Email tends to be quite a passive way of communicating. You send an email, it may or may not arrive, somebody reads it. That's it. With Facebook, you can have the interaction, and you can see as you go through, you see here, people are commenting on the messages. So people will leave something and they will put in comments and share it. So you can very quickly get yourself well known. So you can get your messages shared with other people. So if I make a post here, it will appear on my friends' walls. My friends' friends can then see it, and a lot of the times they may then go, well, hang on, I'm interested, and they'll come and find out more from my website or my Facebook page. Now, the thing to do here is you're going to want to set up a new Facebook account first of all. I know technically it's against their terms of service, but if you have a personal Facebook account, you don't want to be mixing business and pleasure. The reason being is this is my business Facebook account. I've got, I don't know, about 4,500 friends now. There's a lot of people on here, an awful lot of junk. Some of my friends are here as well, for some bizarre reason. And the issue is, a lot of the time, I can't see their messages. So if they're sending me a personal message or what's happening in their lives, I can't see it. So I've got my personal Facebook account, which is just my friends and family and people that I really like. And then my Facebook account here, this one, is my business one, which is all my internet marketing friends and business contacts and so on and so forth. And it's nice to keep things separate because you may post things on your personal one that may not be appropriate for your business. I know I've seen marketers who have posted things on their Facebook page that frankly, let's just say they made sure I'd never ever do business with them. Let's put it that way. And you know, it's not very professional to post certain things to your Facebook page. So keep them separate is a good idea, and then you can be highly professional with your Facebook account that's for business, and with your personal one you can do what you like because it doesn't really matter. Only your friends and family see it, and it allows you to keep some privacy as well because your pictures and so on aren't being shared with hundreds and hundreds of strangers. So you set up a Facebook account. You can then do plenty of other things. You could create a group. You can set up a Facebook group for your niche. You could create a Facebook page. It doesn't really matter which ones you do. I mean, I have both pages and groups and I use them all. So I've got a Facebook account, and then I've got my Facebook group, and then on top of that I have my Facebook page. So I have people liking my page, I have people that I'm friends with, and I have people that are in my group. Now the group I tend to use for discussion. So if I want to talk to the niche, I'd use a group, and you can interact with them, you can really get to know them and build up a relationship with them in there. So that's very, very handy to really establish yourself as an expert in that niche. Now a page is slightly more passive, but it still works very well. You can create a page, you can post information to it, you can share affiliate links, you can share product links, news and so on, and encourage people again to interact. And best of all, if you've got a WordPress blog or something like that, you can use plugins so that it will automatically post to your Facebook group page for you. So it'll either go to your group or your page or your Facebook account, and you can set it so it says, hey look, there's some new content on the website, and then it'll funnel people from your Facebook through to your website. And because it's appearing on the Facebook page, it will appear on people's walls. And same with if it posts in the group, it'll often appear on the wall as well, which means obviously they get notified and they'll go and have a look. You've got to remember, Facebook is very, very heavily built. And what you can do is you can funnel people then, and you can have your sign-up page. When you create a page, you can put a sign-up form on there. You can have it linking back to your website or your squeeze page, or you can send messages out to people and so on. There's a lot you can do here to build a list. But you've got to get away from the concept of just building a list on an autoresponder. Yeah, an autoresponder is a good list, but you build a list of friends, followers, fans, whatever you want to call them, on Facebook as well. And that gives you an awful lot of power, because you suddenly find yourself able to communicate with people in multiple manners. So they might miss your email, but they'll see your Facebook account. They might miss your Facebook post, but they'll see your email. They might be that they've subscribed to your email, but not your Facebook. They might be on Facebook, but not your email, and so on. So you're not just trying to funnel people into an autoresponder. You're trying to build lists within Facebook as well. And yes, you can funnel some of them through to an autoresponder, but you can post on the Facebook as well, and you can get them there, and you can really start to build a relationship with them. And with a lot of the autoresponders, they integrate with Facebook, so you can either post your whole message there or post an excerpt from your message onto Facebook as well. So there's an awful lot of integration that can go on here. In fact, with Aweber, you can even sign up with a Facebook account. So, you know, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with this if you start to explore it. But don't be obsessed with trying to funnel everyone through to your autoresponder account and email them. Interacting here is a very, very powerful way. Now, I can show you a group here, and you can see here we've got people posting questions. We've got here, you can see this is a post from my website. You can see here we've got more comments from people, another post from the website, another comment, interaction. You can see interaction. And you can see people are asking questions, I'm responding, other people are chipping in as well. So we're getting a lot of opportunities here to communicate with people. And every time I post something here, it of course appears on their wall and appears as a notification up here. So to be honest, this is a brilliant way for me to get in contact with people and interact with them, because most of these are on my list. And when they see my website, they go to my website, and there on my website is an autoresponder sign-up form offering them a free gift. So it's very, very powerful way for you to communicate with people. So I strongly recommend that you get yourself onto Facebook, you create a business account for your niche, whatever it might be, that you set up a page and a group, post regularly to them all, and integrate them with your website. And that way you are really starting to practice integration marketing, which means you're able to get hold of an awful lot more people, you can communicate with them better, and that's really, really going to help you to market to them.